Welcome back to another episode of Did You Cook Rice? Episode 15 of Did You Cook Rice? My name is Donnie.
My name is Grease.
And today we have a special guest.
A special guest. What's your name? What's your name? What's your number?
Do I get claps before or after?
Oh, yeah.
It's your boy Noah. Before we start, I got a couple bones to pick with you guys real quick.
God.
Just real quick, though.
Already.
Why have you not told the guests, the audience, how much money you guys have put into the setup? We got bouncy house in the back. We got refreshments. Like, y'all really take care of your guests. I appreciate that.
Of course.
But
we
also,
have, did you stop by hair and makeup on the way up?
I did. I got a coffee.
Yo, she does it. She does a great job.
She does some things that we'll keep inside this building.
Hey,
but also, y'all brought me on April 1st. We all talk about it? Or? Anyways, yeah.
It's a joke.
This is a joke. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody.
That's the end of the episode. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, I'll take care.
Yeah. Peace. Anyways.
Did you say your name? I didn't catch it.
Yeah, my name's Noah.
No.
My bad. I was talking about coffee and shit, all this stuff. My name is Noah.
Too excited.
So excited to be here. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you for jumping on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's a long time coming.
It is. Was not expecting the phone call to this one. I felt like it was draft day. First overall pick. It was great, man. I got on stage, fucking did a backflip. So, but on the side segment, I do want to say it's really dope that you guys are doing this. It's one thing to start but maintaining it and adding to it, it's been dope. So happy to be here. Thank you guys for having me, and should be a fun one.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. All right, real quick before we jump into it, is this your first time being on a podcast?
Yeah, I mean to this extent, official. We got some archives.
Yeah, we got a lot of archives. Yeah.
To go off of that, you've been talking mad smack about the previous podcast that I did before this, but I forgot to tell everybody that you guys tried to start a podcast.
That's a hidden lore.
Yeah.
Prove it.
I'll find the footage.
It's on Chris's Instagram. You guys can go check it out. If it's still there.
I totally forgot about that. Like leading up to this point, I was like, "Oh, quick! I can't wait to have Noah on the podcast." I was like, "This motherfucker, Chris had
I don't talk.
he almost had a podcast. Just crazy."
He did. And he just tries to leave it in the past and like fuck us, and I get it. Right? I mean, he was on the couch, really ghetto,
whatever,
laying down, but like it was nice. You know, I talked shit about Snickers.
Yeah, you were on that too.
It was a good time.
Did you guys have a name for that podcast?
No.
We didn't, right?
You guys didn't have a name.
Okay, just to give the folks at home with some background, Noah is my roommate, and we're all really close friends. So that's why he's invited here today.
I used to be Chris's roommate.
Yeah, exactly. I was roommate.
Keyword used to be. I got evicted.
Fuck that.
So this other podcast that we was trying to start, we were thinking about calling it like some involving HQ because that's what we call our home.
Oh yeah.
We call our home HQ because
podcast.
Everybody checks in with us at our home. So it was somewhere along those lines. Whatever. We'll leave it. Like I said, we'll leave it in the past. We could talk shit about other podcasts.
Remember, it was going to be about 215.
Yes, that's right.
God,
that's
that would have been hilarious. Shout out to everyone from 215. Love y'all.
Y'all know who you are.
Y'all been good.
Y'all know who you are. But Donnie, do the honors. Let's jump into it.
Let's jump right into it. Let's start today off with the question of the day. And the question is, what is your favorite vacation spot? And we'll go ahead and have Noah start out since he's the guest. Have you been thinking about it? If not, I think I got one. Actually, I'll just go ahead and say it.
Thank God.
Yeah. I don't want to put you on the spot like that. It was low-key as a vibe check. I thought you were going to be like, oh, yeah.
I'm not with the vibes. Y'all fine. I'm not with the vibes.
He's warming up. It's
okay. It's a vibe check. We'll get him next time. But I think my favorite vacation spot would have to be Arizona.
Yeah?
The Zona. I love the Zona.
specific spot, though. Or
Arizona,
just Arizona?
Just Arizona in general.
You do love Arizona. You just
I've been
came back,
to Arizona
right?
a lot. Not
in January,
I spent
right?
New Year's there.
That's insane.
I spent New Year's Eve
You
there.
do.
It's my second time
Do you like
spending
pop
New Year's Eve
fireworks
there.
in the desert? Like it just
No, the last two
off a
times that I
cactus?
went there, we went to Decadence Music Festival.
Okay.
Yeah. So attended that 2 times. Stayed with the homie Sam and his girl Deja out there.
Okay.
Appreciate you guys. But yeah, I've been kind of like all around Arizona.
I remember because when we went, No shit. Spoiler. I remember you had talked about like Tempe in that whole area.
Yes.
Tempe.
Tempeh is crazy.
No, I do want to go back though. I think it's overdue. Yeah, Arizona.
Yeah, that'd have to be my favorite spot. Chris, you got a favorite spot?
Yeah. It's a toss up for me. So it's got to be between California, kind of not really in general, Anaheim specifically, because I love Disneyland. I fucking love Disneyland. Disneyland is like a hit or miss. Like people either love it or hate it. There's kind of not really in
I
between.
don't think I've ever met anyone who hated Disneyland
Oh,
necessarily.
I know people.
that hate it.
Yeah.
They hate Disney, but Disneyland.
Call them out.
No, they hate Disneyland. I mean, I get it though, because there's mad people. All you do is wait in lines all day. Kids screaming and crying. Like, I get
that.
it.
You can't afford no fast pass. I mean, shit.
The lightning.
But you sneak a couple of screwdrivers in that bitch. No, you vibing.
With a
You
little corn
vibing.
dog easy right
You
there.
know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's between, I guess, just Disneyland in general, and then Discovery Bay actually.
Okay.
My family's timeshare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did we talk about Discovery Bay on the podcast?
Never,
Oh,
actually.
we did. Oh, maybe we were just talking about it
That-
recently.
Yeah,
That might be the truth.
yeah. Noah hasn't been yet.
Oh,
Noah hasn't been yet.
I don't know shit about the Bay.
You name it. I don't know about any.
Not
bays.
Bay Area. Not Bay Area. Not Bay Area.
I was about to say I fucking hate that place. Shit.
No, you been to the Bay?
No. No, it's
Neither Bay.
I
nasty.
gotta go. I gotta
It's
go.
nasty out there.
Nasty with nasty words.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we'll talk about Discovery Bay probably in another episode. Probably after these two have already both been there.
But it's here in Washington.
It's here in Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a place where I not necessarily grew up, but I went often during childhood up to my adulthood. So
Google it.
It means a lot to me.
Google it. If you're wondering where it's at, Google it.
Yeah, y'all don't get to hear
It's a beautiful
nothing about
spot.
it. Y'all got to go Google it.
Look that shit
Right.
up
That's it.
For now.
for now.
For now.
TBD.
Yeah. The summer's coming up. I'm pretty damn sure we're gonna be there.
Yes, sir.
I've heard that for like 5 summers now. Just saying. Shit.
All right, Noah.
All right, no. What's your fucking answer?
Oh, mine was actually really recent. So like Donnie, I spent New Year's on Oahu. That was, I love it out there. Man, it's a nice little mix of
Is your
city
first time
life.
in Hawaii?
Second time. First time I went to Kauai, which was dope. I really like that. I mean, if you're into outdoor shit, it's dope. Mountains, I mean, flowers, everything was amazing. But Oahu's dope. I mean, you get like city life, you get a nice little countryside. You know, there's a good mix of like historical buildings still and stuff that they're trying to renovate.
yes.
And
From like the what is it? The kingdom.
Yep.
Back when Hawaii had like a monarchy.
yeah, I mean, you go down there. I mean, there's still buildings that like were from there, and like they all have stories attached
Kings,
to
queens,
it.
yeah,
Fucking
dude.
dope. Obviously
A
beaches.
lot of rich history out there.
Bro, it's fucking awesome. And then food. Whoo, boy, let me tell you, that shit was dangerous.
What was the best thing you ate out there?
shit? Bro,
Or
low
most
key.
memorable like food that you had?
So I don't really fuck with desserts, right? But we went to. I'm gonna get flack for not remembering where it was at. Waihole Poi Factory.
Oh, okay.
And they had this hapio ice cream.
Ooh.
Bro, I sat there and like, I have a take. I don't really fuck with ice cream, but they had this fucking kololo with ice cream. Bro, I sat there like amazed for like at least an hour, and I
Excuse me,
was
sir.
just like,
What is a kololo?
okay, so Donnie, you know me out here. I just
dude,
know
yeah.
it's like.
I have like surface level knowledge
Yeah.
of
Can we invite the cameraman
Can we
into
get
this?
a-
one?
Fact check.
A
What's
fact check.
kololo? Kololo with ice cream.
I'm gonna assume it's KULOLO, but don't.
KULO.
What can you describe what it is?
It was like a spongy texture. It doesn't. I don't know. It's not like hella sweet, and you know me, like I hate overly sweet
Right,
things.
right,
And then it had like like I said, the ice cream on top, so it was like coconut flavored. And honestly, the kololo might be coconut flavored as well. But it was like warm, so you had the ice cream that would like melt on top.
Got you.
Bro,
Got you.
dangerous.
Let's see, now it's starting to come together. It's starting to make
bro.
sense.
Oh my god.
I get it.
All right, I'm here with the fact check.
Oh shit, I'm excited.
Fact check.
What is kulolo? Kulolo is a traditional Hawaiian dessert made from taro, coconut milk, and sugar, steamed until it has a pudding-like, fudge-like consistency.
I was gonna get there eventually.
So the
I
flavor
was
is
getting that.
similar
but-
to caramel. Caramel.
Caramel.
Caramel.
I'll die on this hill. It's caramel.
That's not the ice cream version. The ice cream version pairs the warm, sweet, and slightly chewy kulolo with the creamy cold ice cream. Often hapiat ice cream for a contrasting texture and flavor experience.
I've never had
And the location's crazy. So you drive through like countryside. I mean, there's not shit out there.
Yeah.
And then there's like all the trees and shit. And then randomly there's just a fucking poi factory. And people are stopping there getting food. I mean, they had like hot food. They had dessert. Everything under the sun. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. So you gotta like go on a trip to get
A
there.
trail, not just a trip, but a trail.
You gotta go on a trail to get out there.
No,
That's
so it was
crazy.
dope. So yeah, my time out on Oahu was dope. And then I talked to Donnie about this, but New Year's Day, oh my God. Oh, the fireworks there, insane.
Out of everywhere in the U.S., I think besides like New York and Times Square, I think Hawaii like goes off.
Yeah,
party.
I've seen videos.
Because it's just so different. Like New York, you got like the ball drop. It's like, oh shit. Yeah. This is just like you just go to a random ass neighborhood, motherfuckers
The
are on their
whole
roof.
island is blowing up fireworks.
Yeah.
Insane.
And
Yeah.
these aren't just like sparklers and like little fucking Roman candles. They're launching like military grade
Yep.
fireworks.
It's just like fucking,
it's fucking
lighting up
nuts.
the sky, literally.
Crazy.
Like when I was a kid, we were at my uncle's house, and I remember in his backyard, it was pretty long, but literally like his whole fence lining, he had these like this cinder block wall. So he lined the whole wall with firecrackers. I didn't even know you had firecrackers this long. But it was like probably a 10-minute long firecracker
Jesus
explosion. You know how loud those
Bro,
things
when I was out there, we're at we're at a house where we're like lighting off fireworks, and the neighbor came. I don't even know how to explain what this device was. The only thing I can like really relate it to is on what are those called? Is that a canopy?
Yeah.
You know, like the holder where it kind of is like going like this.
Yeah.
So this person like was wheeling one out. I'm thinking that's what it was. Maybe something slightly different. Put like fishing line and just had firecrackers just going all the way through. So I mean like lines of it and just popping off. And I'm just looking out when I'm on a roof. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
What is going on?
I do. It's like you just have those firecrackers. It's just blowing up because usually I'd be like, is that gunshots or is it fireworks?
Right.
You know? But like that, I'm like, oh, that's fireworks. That's fireworks. But I think, after that trip, I think that might be the best vacation spot. And I think that might be on the horizon for like a little squad trip out there. I think that'd be fun because there's just so much to do out there. So
I'd be down.
I've only been to Hawaii once, but it was like real touristy trip.
yeah,
Oahu.
I'm so glad I didn't do that. Like I'm sure that's also fun, but I was just like, fuck, bro. When
Yeah.
you go down to like Waikiki and just see all the fucking, it just like it looked depressing.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know if I can
There's
survive
so
that
much
for a
more
week.
that the island has to offer, like
Yeah.
the different places. Like if you know someone out there, or like you know someone who like used to live there or something, you got connections. Definitely make use of that because there's just like so much more to do.
Yeah, housing. Thank goodness. Shout out Kayla. Shout out Roman.
Bet.
Shout out whoever you are.
Shout outs. All right, Chris, you had mentioned Disneyland earlier. I swear, you guys. I just came back from Disneyland. On topic of that, it's a great time.
Forgot
by the
about
way.
that.
Yeah, it must be nice. Fucking love Disneyland.
I hate it. I'm the hater.
I hate it. I hate Disneyland. But if I recall, you guys went to Disneyland before.
Yeah, that was
you
was like a few
together
years ago.
That was what,
without me.
3. What the fuck? That was what 4 years ago, right? It was right after COVID, or no? We were still in COVID. When was
It was
that?
like 2022.
No, it was before COVID.
No
Yeah.
shot. No, it wasn't.
I
No
want to
way.
say it was before COVID that you guys went. I know it was a long time ago because I remember seeing it like on social media. But
Our cameraman went with us. What year was this?
The Disneyland trip happened in May of 2022.
See, I told you it was definitely not pre-COVID.
Oh, you know what it was?
Mm.
Our Vegas trip.
Yeah, see, that was like
That
right,
was like right when COVID
like
started.
during COVID.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because we
my
were wearing
bad.
masks and
My
shit.
bad. I owe you dinner again. God damn. Fuck.
'Cause it wasn't too long ago.
No, it feels like forever though.
Yeah, I mean, a lot has changed. People grow fast.
What, next month is 3 years? Oh. Golly, we're getting old.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah. If my
Run it
math,
back, run it back,
if my
run it
math
back.
is correct. Yup.
Yeah,
May
we're
is
gonna
after
be
April.
old.
Yeah. Well, y'all, not me. Don't count me.
Don't count me though.
Chris is goddamn ancient at this point.
Shit. My back hurts.
Chris is closer to 40 than he is 20.
That's a lie.
I'm just kidding.
I did the math.
Hey, clip that.
I'm trying. I actually was looking. I said, I mean,
I was like, all right. Now y'all being disrespectful. Now y'all being disrespectful.
but Disneyland, man, how was that as a squad trip? It was a
What do you
lot.
mean? How was that? You were there.
I was, but like, I know my version of it.
Oh.
Which isn't
Disneyland Noah's version.
It was like. Shit. We won't get into it. It's
Okay.
just long story short, it was a couple's trip plus Noah. Basically, what it was.
yeah. I rode all the duo rides single.
Yeah. So Noah hates Disneyland because of pretty much everything that I mentioned, but his favorite ride, right, Noah, is Splash Mountain.
For those that are listening on Apple Music and Spotify, I'm just staring at Grizz because I didn't want to retell this story.
Bro.
Well, let's jump into it, okay? From my point of view.
Oh,
Okay?
no.
So it was a couple's trip, okay? Chris, B, Adrian, all y'all.
Damn,
Okay?
using governments.
Y'all, I thought it was a great idea. Like, you know what? No, hey, go with the girls, all right? Y'all protect them, you know what I'm saying? They'll be good. Y'all went on a different line. I don't know where you guys went. Just
I don't know how we-
disappeared.
I don't know how.
Disappeared. We were like all together, and I looked back. I said, "What the hell?"
So then was it just you and the girls at that point?
Me and the girls. So there was
okay.
4 of us in total.
Yeah.
And we're making our way, and we're like kind of like in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
We started like inching our way, like kind of close. I was like, damn, okay, like good seats. Okay.
Yeah.
So there was this elderly couple in the front, and they're like, our bones are hurting. We can't be in the front. And I'm thinking like it's probably like a couple cars back.
Geriatrics.
No, they were the first car. Okay. And if y'all haven't been on Splash Mountain, you gonna get splashed. Okay. That name is Splash Mountain for a reason. Okay. So everyone's like, oh shit, no, I gotta go. It's his first time. Oh God, yeah, get him in the front. I'm like, I bet. All right, it's not gonna be anything crazy. Mind you, I didn't know what this ride was.
Yeah.
The splash, I'm thinking like it's fake water.
Fake water.
Just show the effects, you know what I'm saying? I see some rocks and shit. And then I look down, right? Because when you get in, it's like a log, right? Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's that? Oh, that's running water. Okay. All right, man. So we hop in. And at first, it's not bad. You know, we're just going. I'm like, this shit chill, man. I'm just sitting back. I'm like, this is a cool vibe. Like, all right, bet. And then the drop comes. Oh, my God, Donnie. When I tell you, head to toe, I am drenched.
Oh my
Hair wet. Shirt is stuck to my body.
Oh my god.
Shorts don't even look like shorts no more. Okay. Shoes. Bro, that shit was in my socks. I step out of that
Bro.
thing. There's a video of me.
There's a video.
If y'all want to edit, I pressed down on the ground and water is spewing out of my black cements.
I know that feeling
I-
of like the sock. You can feel everything, like all the water going from your sock to your wet toes, all the way out of your
Top
shoe.
5 most uncomfortable feelings ever. And mind you, we're at Disneyland. I don't got no clothes to change into. I don't got a new pair of shoes, no socks. I'm walking around the entire fucking park drenched. I probably stank like shit. I probably look like shit.
It was warm enough for you to like dry up though.
Do y'all know how uncomfortable it is when you're so
Oh, that wet in public.
That-
Disneyland of all places, by the way.
What you mean by that?
What you mean by that?
But
Because
no,
I can tell you another story real quick.
And I was pissed, bro. Like everyone was laughing. I'm glad everyone got chuckles out of it. They came out later. They're like, "What happened to you?" I'm like,
Where were they? Were they on the same ride?
Bro, they were like 3 cars back. I don't even know what.
Yeah,
happened.
I
They
don't
couldn't
know
even
how
see me.
we got separated.
Okay.
But when we came out, and I was just like, bro, did we ride the same fucking ride?
Oh,
How
I'm
does
literally
this happen?
wringing water out of my shirt. I'm like, whoosh, and like, bro, I was pissed. So every other ride, I'm like, yay, fun,
Yay.
let's go.
Go to Disneyland. They said it'd be fun. They said.
So if we ever go back, I'm not getting on that ride. Yeah, I'll have fun on that ride.
I wanted to ride it. I think they call it like.
Oh,
I don't know if it's the same one.
It's like
Grizzly,
Princess and the Frog now.
Grizzly River Run. Oh, is it? What's her name? Not Sabrina.
Princess Tiana.
Tiana. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's not Yana.
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 Yanny.
Yanny.
Which one did you guys hear? It was like Yanny or Laurel.
I heard Yanny.
I was able to hear both,
Wow.
The hell?
but I heard Laurel only.
Yanny.
You heard Yanny?
No,
You guys
I don't
heard
that was
remember.
Team Yanny
I
for
remember
sure.
that though.
Same thing with the dress.
Laurel.
What dress did you guys see?
Black
White
and
and
blue.
gold.
The blue and whatever.
You
Yeah, it
were-
was black and blue and white and gold.
Yeah.
I was white and gold.
Yeah, it was white and gold. Yanny.
Laurel.
Which one did you hear just now?
I'm gonna go back on the podcast and try to figure out which one I heard.
Wait, I got a question for you guys real quick. Since
Yeah,
you
what's
just
up?
went back and Disneyland's like your second home. What's your guys' favorite ride?
Honestly, I really like Soarin' over California.
Oh, that's the one where like
The
you
VR.
sit in the seats and then it goes
Yeah, it goes
real
up
high.
to this big ass screen.
Yeah.
Why you didn't take me on that one? The fuck is that?
Did you not go on that?
Hell no.
It might have been out of service.
They
call-
do.
you
They
call me
do be
fat.
doing that. No, no, no.
I mean,
I put that in service. Sorry, guys. Y'all can't ride the
it
ride.
might have been out of service because
That happens a lot.
I enjoy that ride.
Yeah, Soarin'. It's
It-
very
it's
peaceful.
cool.
Yeah. I'm not a
I
big thrill seeker, so
yeah. You're not.
I'm not. I rode the Incredicoaster though. That was a big feat for me.
Yeah,
That's my number one.
That shit-
Incredicoaster.
Bro,
ruined
that
me.
shit had me.
My
was
forearms
jumping.
were bruised for a couple days because I was gripping the little harness so
Are
hard.
you afraid?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't like the gut feeling. I like going fast, but like the drop, I don't like that.
How do you do on Guardians?
I didn't go. It was closed.
See, a lot of the rides be closed. I'm not joking.
I rode the Tower
I
of
rode
Terror
that
when
one.
it was a thing back when I was a
Yeah.
little youngin', but I don't know if
I
I'll
was-
do that again.
What was that other one? That
I was gonna
really
bring that
liked?
up, huh?
I never remember the name, but
actually
it's
did
like
pretty
the
good
bobsled
this time.
one.
Oh, Matterhorn.
That show was
The
fun.
Matter Daddy.
Yeah, the matter.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Oh, nothing.
Not
Nothing
much.
No, that ride was like unexpectedly fun because I'm looking at
Matterhorn.
Matterhorn.
Matterhorn's-
Some childish.
It's classic.
We were trying to ride that. Low-key, I was trying to avoid it the whole day, and it worked.
Oh, I'm nice.
Yeah, but no, it did. Like the line was pretty long, and it kept on shutting down and
Yeah.
reopening. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your number one, Chris?
Guardians.
Guardians.
Because I love that ride ever since
You
it
hyped
was.
that one up, and honestly, you kind of lived up to
Ever
it.
since it was Tower of Terror, I loved that ride.
Because I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, oh, dark ass room,
Yeah.
female talking. I'm like, dude, shut up. And then just, oh,
Yeah, dude. The whole dropping thing. was like,
I enjoy the free falls. I enjoy it a lot.
Free.
And then bro, like if you guys have been avid Disneyland goers, and
you're
you
a Disney adult.
haven't seen the rebranding of Tower of Terror to Guardians, they did a great job. They did an amazing job.
oh, even the entrance.
Yeah,
of
like
just waiting,
rocket
I was like,
raccoons just like following you through the whole line.
That's pretty sick.
It's just fire.
yeah, when we went, we saw Groot there in front of it, but it just wasn't open. I was like, damn.
Yeah. That's so sad.
Oh no! Oh my God! It's closed.
Oh, no, I couldn't
I was
ride
so
it.
disappointed.
I want to have Groot so bad, just like chilling.
What?
right here.
Like what? How old
You
Like
want
baby
to
Groot?
like as like a pet. You know what I'm saying? You never
I wish
wanted
I
like
had
Groot,
Groot.
as a pet.
Oh.
Man, just walk through. Hey,
I want to have
I'm
Groot.
Groot.
I bet he smells great. I bet he smells like sandalwood and like fucking some Tom Ford.
it's just
Vanilla
like Bath and Body
Tobacco.
Works.
Bro,
Shout out
I love
Groot.
you, Groot. Shout out Groot. If you're listening. Anyways,
So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick little break. Our cameraman, for whatever reason, is telling us to stop.
bro,
We're
you gotta
having
look.
such a good time.
When he does stop, you gotta stop.
all right. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
And we're back.
we're back.
Is that good?
back.
Is that good? Is that solid? I watched a couple episodes. I'm a pretty avid fan, if you do say so myself. If I do say so myself.
If I do say so. Do you? Are you a listener or are you a watcher?
Both.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll listen to it in the
both
car.
of them.
Because I don't want to tell anyone that I watch stuff while I drive.
I watch YouTube
and then,
in the
yeah, I'll
car.
just be at work. I'm just like this. And everyone's like, what the fuck are you watching? I'm like, it's only Did You Cook Rice podcast. Dropping on Thursdays at 7 a.m.
Ultimate plug.
Ultimate plug.
Yep. I got the white people in the office. Like,
Did you watch the new episode?
They're back.
hey, did you watch the new episode?
All right, hey, it's Thursday. Little did they know, I actually work from home on Thursdays. But I still support. You know,
So you don't tell your
Bro, you
coworkers
April
about the
Fools
podcast.
us twice in a row.
I got you.
I can't believe you got us again.
Those at home, it's April 1st today. I have not joked anything. I usually do at work.
You be joking it?
Yeah.
Do we have the SD card?
Hit you.
Ask the camera guy.
Do we have
The
that?
camera guy, bro.
Camera guy, do you have the SD card?
It's in the freaking camera, Noah.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I got him.
All right, before we move on to our next topic of conversation, if anyone could recall, I had mentioned sneaking screwdrivers into Disneyland because that's what we did.
What are you doing? Just like
So-
loosening bolts
Yes,
and
no,
screws?
no, not actual screwdrivers, Donnie.
Yeah, we're about to fuck with the rides when we get to I'll show
That is
them.
fucked up, dude.
I want to have a good time,
Why
not
are
a
we
fucking
doing that?
like
He's
a
trying to-
criminal record.
I'm gonna tell them you're sneaking in tools into Disneyland.
Hey, he got an Allen wrench right there. Get him.
He got a screwdriver in his asshole.
Insane.
Get him right here.
See,
Don't forget about the flathead now.
I can't bring shit in because if you know, you know. Hey,
Okay, anyways, what I was saying,
Anyways.
you buy the little orange juice bottles, the like the 6 or 12 packs. You carefully undo the little seal, open it, drink a little bit, pour some vodka in there,
You might-
reseal it, and you're allowed to bring in quote unquote sealed drinks. I'm putting y'all on game right now. Listen
water
up.
bottles.
Water bottles.
Barrels.
You know, sealed orange juice. They're really screwdrivers. You got a little vodka in there. You get your buzz going in the morning when you show up and just ride it out while you're drinking
a
at the
little
bar.
strong.
It was a little strong.
For
That's
that
a good
early in the
time.
morning.
Last time I was in Disneyland, I ate 3 edibles.
That is insane.
But that sounds amazing.
Dude, I rode the Mr. Toad ride. It's like
There's
a
a
little
Mr. Toad ride.
It's a little kiddie ride. I don't know where Mr. Toad's from. It's like
It's like probably like the little Toonville.
yeah, Toontown, yeah. But dude, I was geeking, bro.
fucking
Bro, that sounds
I
great.
had my sunglasses on. I was like, oh my god.
That would be amazing. Paul, imagine a roller coaster on one. That would be fucking
I'd
insane.
be freaking
Yeah.
out.
I think that's the point.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Put you on game.
Real quick, while we're on the
Eat
Disneyland
edibles
topic,
before going to Disneyland.
can you talk about your obsession with that one slow ass ride?
Oh,
with
it's
the
a
kids?
small world.
Bro, that is the
Yes.
creepiest.
That was
that is
closed
the
when we went
creepiest
too.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
I
I'm
would have
so
cried.
sad. I was so
I
sad. I
would've
really
cried.
wanted Mary to experience it because
that's
she was. I was
terrifying.
talking to her about it.
Was
She
that her
like-
first time?
It was. Yeah.
Oh my god! And you couldn't ride either Guardians or Small World. That's like my top two rides.
Oh, that's so sad.
I'd have left. I'd have demanded a refund. I'd have bounced
I'm
after
for
I
the
got my
California
fucking turkey.
adventure. I'll take my talents to the other side of the park.
Elsewhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
a little bit disappointing.
It's a Small World is great.
No,
Yeah.
terrifying.
It's
Okay, that on edibles would be crazy.
That's what made me think of it. I'm like, bro, if I saw that, I think I'd punch one of the little.
a look.
Not actually.
I
Not
started
actually.
swimming in the little river that they're in.
Look, I understand because like it is creepy. They're just little animatronic dolls, sure.
Yeah.
But if you see past that,
You can't.
It's
There's
a
so many
visual.
of them
It's
you
a
cannot.
visual and audible representation of the world that we live in. And almost, I don't want to say everyone
Which
because
is
I'm sure
scary.
somebody that's listening is going to be like, they don't have my country. A lot of countries are represented,
Yes.
and it makes me feel warm inside. It makes me feel good, especially when I see the Philippines. They got the little barong on.
See, but
and
that's
they're
the only part.
"Ding, great small world." Bro, I'm like, hey, Philippines!
Oh,
Philippines!
Optimum Prime.
Okay, see,
Hey, probably the same build as Optimus Prime. Too.
Hey, low key.
They're probably gonna start transforming.
Bro, have you guys seen that video of the dude that I'm pretty sure he was on drugs. It was probably like acid or something. He like hopped off of the boat, like
And it's a small
just
world.
Oh, I
tweaking.
did
Yeah.
see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
See, that's what I'd be afraid of.
See, that's probably why it was closed. Hella people
Another,
jumped
another
in.
one of them, dude.
This was like a
Took too many edibles.
too many edibles. started geeking.
I would be freaked the fuck out. What the hell? Okay, anyways, moving on.
Next topic.
Okay, so Donnie, you had already mentioned this. Your favorite vacation spot is Arizona.
Yes.
We're gonna fast forward because the three of us were four of us, including
Don't forget the
Mr.
cameraman.
Don't forget BTS.
We were all in Arizona at one point in our lives for a boys' trip. When was this? Let's see if you guys know that.
I want to say it's 2 years ago. So it was April of 2023.
I'm going May 2023, just because we like May.
I think April sounds right. Fuck. When playoffs NBA? When is that
April.
usually?
Well, it goes through June, so.
But this was round one.
Yes, when the Suns played.
The Suns got fucking
Nuggets.
smacked by the Nuggets.
Are we going to have a historical
Jokic's
amount of
nutsack.
cameraman checks this episode? Our cameraman's going to hate his job. He might leave tomorrow.
You have an answer?
May of 2023.
It was May.
May 23rd.
Telling you, that's
Call.
I was wrong. I was close.
You
I
owe me
was also
dinner.
wrong.
April Fools.
Where are we going to dinner? McDonald's. April Fools.
Arizona.
I went home.
Said poof. Where'd Donnie go?
That was my first time in Arizona ever.
Mine too.
Well,
You're lying.
technically, I've driven through Arizona.
That don't count.
That was actually your first time in Arizona?
Yeah, like staying
mine.
there. I've never
Wow.
Yeah, when you were talking about it, I'm like,
Fuck.
the fuck is that Tempe?
That's like my fourth time at that point.
Yeah, that's why you're the king of Scottsdale, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
we weren't throwing around loosely.
put it there, but
you got that title. No, that trip was fun though, man. We got the four of us and then two other homies that flew in.
yeah.
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 Got
Not
a
even
nice,
from
Monet.
Washington.
a nice little B&B with a pool. Other
Water basketball,
too much.
It's a good
air
time.
conditioning,
Oh my god, I had
Raising
that AC.
Cane's.
Too much.
unlimited alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, that alcohol store that was next to us. I just said alcohol.
With the alcohol.
But
That's me after
the,
two drinks.
the lick
And
store.
alcohol.
The lick store was like 5 minutes away from us. That shit was packed.
That was
all
nice.
the special
Like
edition fucking
a little like
Hennies.
lawn thing out there.
Yeah,
going
they
on.
had dogs out there. I don't know about there was
Dogs.
kids. I don't know about that one.
Maybe kids can go into liquor stores like that, like Bevmo and Total Wine. You can bring
Wine,
your
yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Can they have the samples too? Or
No.
Which is insane because if you're there with somebody and you're buying something, they're like, oh, I need to check the ID of multiple people.
Right.
Yeah.
This is one of my gripes going into fucking like
nice
liquor
word
stores.
choice.
They're like, oh, I need to check the ID of everyone in your party. I'm like, but what if it's my child?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Mommy,
then?
I have my
Right.
school ID card.
What the fuck? He's like,
Student ID
that's
number
some
322.
bullshit. Chat, if you guys work at a liquor store, why do you do that? I get you're just doing your job, but what's the point? Please
I
tell
know
me.
you're doing your job, but stop doing your job.
Please.
Chris wants you to stop. it.
Let the
Please.
kids get
Now.
a sample. I'm kidding.
Let the
Don't let your kids drink alcohol.
It's insane.
This is some great advice.
It's a sample.
Who hired this guy?
Unless it's a sample. Shout out Costco.
Anyways,
Yeah, I've heard stories of Scottsdale and seeing it like in person was, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty damn surreal.
I was gonna
it was a
ask you,
pretty poppin' week.
Did it live up to your expectations?
Scotty.
Because Donnie gave us a good
Yeah,
little introduction.
it did, but it wasn't to the point. I guess it's just because it wasn't as busy. You got to go during I'm sure spring break is gotta be popping. Middle of summer's gotta be popping. We went right after spring break. It's still like the end of.
It was
spring, about to be-
graduation week that
It was
week.
graduation week. Yeah.
So it was
So
popping.
it was pretty busy, but I think it was a good amount of busy. It wasn't to the point where it's like, fuck, dude, I don't want to be here because there's mad people and I'm shoulder to shoulder trying to dance. I would be fucking annoyed.
I just felt out of place. I don't know if you remember this, but we were walking. It's the little section before you hit all the clubs. And everyone was parking their cars there. Yeah, Lambos, G-Wagons. I'm over there I'm pretty sure I'm driving this in a Nissan, Sentra.
You were driving a minivan or SUV.
Something crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
I
I'm gonna
didn't
park this
even
couple
peep.
blocks down. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to see this. They
don't need to see this guy.
Absolutely not.
I actually didn't even peep that. I didn't even think
It was
about that.
bad. It's bad. I was looking. I'm like,
I just wanted to have a good time.
hey, we listen to the same song in every fucking club.
It's a party.
It's a party.
It's a party. It's a party.
Or nightmares come true.
Oh my god.
God damn, Meek Mill got to be my favorite artist after this show.
Was playing in every fucking club.
Oh man, that might be just as bad as Blinding Lights.
Blinding Lights. But for real though, we gotta run another squad trip back with the boys.
Oh yeah, I mean, looking at the current theme, it's looking like May. So
Looking
Which is
like
coming
May.
up in a month.
In a month.
Month.
But we've planned a trip in a couple of days, so we can do a month.
I'm pretty
Dude.
spontaneous.
Where are we going?
Find out in the next episode.
Oh,
You guys will find out soon.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna plug the Patreon again. Go ahead and pay for the
link
Patreon if you
down.
want to know where the next boys trip is.
right here. Fund it, please.
Fund it. We're gonna start a GoFundMe for the boys trip as well.
Otherwise,
link is
this
gonna be
podcast
right
that you know and
below.
love, it's going into flames. Okay.
Please help.
I have used every last dollar on recording every single episode of the podcast.
The bouncy house in the back, the refreshments, they're
It's
expensive.
rented. It's rented. I rented this table. Everything's on layaway.
But you got that.
My credit score has just went down 400 points ever since the beginning of this.
He's using Klarna.
I'm using Klarna. And I've ran out of Kohl's cash. I am broke. So please check out the GoFundMe at the end of the episode.
Squad trip next month.
Yeah.
TBD.
Okay, look, squad trip next month.
What if we did this? What if we randomly selected from the comment section?
What?
They're gonna
Someone's gonna be like Thailand,
How
Indonesia,
spontaneous are you?
Dagestan.
I do it.
I'll do it.
Get this damn video to how many likes,
How many likes?
10.
What?
10 likes.
and you're gonna end up in Thailand.
I mean,
Get this video to 1,000 likes, and
that's insane.
100 likes by the end of this month, and we'll pick a destination of your choosing.
in the comments,
I'm about to
I
stare into the
challenge
camera. while I say
you
it.
guys listening.
That'd be fun.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
But they're gonna see something.
I'm
crazy.
already.
They're gonna be like Chernobyl.
I'm already 100K in debt from the podcast. I could do another Klarna.
Are you sure you're not maxed out in the Klarna? Oh shit!
Speaking of Klarna, this episode is sponsored.
Please,
No.
if you're out there, Klarna.
Klarna. I'd love to have you on as a sponsor. But on the topic of vacation, if you guys haven't guessed already, that's the overall theme of today's episode.
We didn't
Travel,
even mention
vacation. Do you guys have any tips for a successful vacation with friends? And what are some key things you should avoid on vacations?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, we actually kind of talked about this in
Did we?
one of our like earlier episodes.
Like episode 2, 3. I've
Something like that.
remember correctly. I'm
I feel like we haven't talked about like vacations. I mean, we talked about trips, like places.
you
that
guys have
been.
talked about like the friends that you bring and like. How
Do you think
important
that's
that
one
is.
of the?
Absolutely.
It depends on where you're going.
Yes.
I feel like you don't really know someone until you go on a vacation with them.
my God.
I mean, you can say the same thing about living with them, but vacation's a good sneak peek before doing like the whole commitment thing to living with
Sure.
someone.
Sure.
Yeah, you really know someone's true colors.
Yeah, Chris saw both. I don't know how he's still
that.
around. Lives
Hear
and
that.
vacation.
No, I mean, what's really important, I would say, are the people that you bring. Again, depending on where you go. But tips for a successful vacation, you kind of just have to make sure everyone that's going is down in general.
Yeah, I was gonna say like my biggest one is that you guys are on the same wavelength because
Yeah.
like as I've gotten older, I remember when I was younger, especially I was just like, bro, we gotta have a plan. Like this day we got to do this, this, and this at this time. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, but you need some like relaxation time too. You know, like you gotta just
At least like one day. If it's a longer
Chill.
vacation, like three or four or more days, like
gotta have even if it's like an hour or two, just like bro, take a nap, decompress, drink some water, do something
Yeah.
crazy. Not just like every hour we gotta go do something because then everyone's stressed. No one's on the same kind of time schedule. Like that's a big one for
one
me.
of my favorite things to do, like the first things to do on vacation is just like settle in,
Yeah.
unpack your stuff, just like take a nap, watch
Yeah.
TV, take your shoes off.
That
Is
was
that
good.
like the moment you check into the hotel?
Yeah, check in hotel, check into
Or
Airbnb
Airbnb.
type shit.
Our thing is always drop off the bags, go to the liquor store, go get a bottle or two, take some
Grocery
shots.
and liquor run. That's
it's
the
actually so
best.
fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
those are fun too on vacation because you just be buying everything.
Yeah.
Arizona especially. I remember me and cameraman over here. We went to the liquor store. I don't remember how many bottles we bought. I was just like, I'm about to be prepared when everyone comes.
Dude, liquor's a lot cheaper in other states too.
Yeah.
Washington's liquor tax is just insane.
Liquor
Ridiculous.
tax be taxing.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
So,
Donnie, what about you though? What's your mandatory?
okay, the big thing for me is to like, I guess, not limit yourself when it comes to going to like nice places or like spending like a little extra money to do like fun stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know there's like sometimes like I've been on vacation or there's like some people are like, oh, you know, I'm trying to like, you know, do this, do that, and like kind of get the cheap route out of it. I'm not saying like you gotta eat at like Nobu every fucking night if you're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
But just to like go out and like not have like money like limit you from doing something.
Yeah.
And to not go on vacation if you're like, oh, bro, I don't know, we just do that. It's kind of expensive.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're a cameraman.
But also just being like real about it and not being like living within your budget, I guess.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah. And not
good.
budgeting yourself when on vacation.
Yeah.
Just kind of spend a little bit. Enjoy the time. Don't
So
let
you're
that
only
set
there
you
a
back.
couple days max. You might be going once
Just
a
get
year.
your ass back to work when you come back.
Work some OT. Fuck.
Put that shit on Klarna.
They got payment plans.
They got payment plans.
God
Put,
damn.
put the alcohol bill on a payment plan at the club.
Hella sidetrack, but they're doing flex payments for like movie tickets now.
No shot.
Yes.
I could do the pay in four.
Bro, it's insane.
No
I'm like, I mean, hey, do you Dougie, right? Go do what you want to do. Like, there's options, but like that was crazy.
You want
to
to go
see.
watch that movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch that shit. Come on. Watch that shit.
We got a few movies that we need to see that we never did.
Yeah.
The movie scene right now is kind of whack.
It's weird.
It's whack.
It's like people that I feel like the movies that are coming out right now. Well, you know what it feels like to me? It's old projects that they're finally just like fuck it, just
Release it.
Release
dead ass. Like
Release it.
that Mickey 17, weird as fuck.
Weird.
I
you
kind
Had
of
a great cast.
Yeah,
Actors great. I think what's his name?
I heard it was really good.
Edward Pattinson.
Pattinson.
Yeah, I think he did a great job because he had to play two different like roles pretty much. I think he did good.
Yeah,
Did you like it?
It was alright. I expected more, but then again,
I fell asleep.
Donnie did fall asleep for a little bit.
Well, answers my question. I'm gonna sit my ass at home. And
Yeah,
not
you
watch
can
it.
watch
just
that.
just wait until it comes to
streaming.
you at home.
You don't
There
gotta put it on Afterpay.
What did you
Don't
use
do the
it?
corner.
Don't do the corner, dude.
You got points to build up.
God damn it, Klarna. All right. I think it's a great time for us to take our final break, and we'll close out the episode on our next segment. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right. And we're back.
No.
Oh, shit.
you guys do
I
it.
had my turn. I thought you were gonna come back.
Chris said I don't say anything.
I
after
can't. I
that, so
can't
have to
say we're
say
back.
something.
Oh, it's fucking,
back.
some fucking bullshit. Anyways, I got a couple questions for you guys on the topic of traveling and vacation.
All right,
Okay,
spit
we're gonna
that.
lightning round it. I'm gonna ask you the question, and then I'm gonna go 3,
First
2,
person
1.
to push the fart button gets the answer.
Wait,
Okay, ready?
It's a crazy device over here. If you guys can't see, it's crazy over here.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So I'm gonna ask you the question. I'll give you maybe 3 seconds to think about it, and then we'll go 3, 2, 1, and we'll all say our answer. Okay. First question: would you traveling, traveling and vacation, right? You gotta think about everything.
Yeah.
Would you rather drive, fly, or take a cruise? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Drive.
Drive?
Yeah.
You're a big road trip guy.
I
huh?
love. Okay, this is the thing. I love driving, but the people that I have with me always fall asleep. I hate it. I hate it.
Then why do you like it?
because life is a highway,
when
brother.
when you do have those moments where everyone's awake, you're blasting music, windows down. This shit's
Life
a
is a
great.
highway.
That's
feeling.
fair. That's
Like
fair.
airplanes is terrifying. I mean, most convenient, but like terrifying.
I love airplanes.
Oh, so you're all about the you're not as much about the destination, but the journey.
I like both.
I
You know
love
what
the
I'm
whole
saying? But,
process
like,
of flying.
I-
It's
like a
great.
trip should
Yeah.
include the
The
transportation as well.
Right.
Right.
Next question.
Okay, fair
Next
enough, fair
question.
enough. Anyways, next
I
question.
respect that too.
What is your favorite airline when flying? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Delta.
Old Delta.
Yes, sir. Three-way high five.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
My answer is very stupid though.
Why?
All I remember when I was a kid, I don't remember how old I was taking a flight, and this is when they had the old Fresca I don't know if y'all have ever had Fresca in your life,
Fresca, like,
but it had like this bluish, like,
the drink.
yeah,
Like
and it had like a bluish green can.
Ain't no
Y'all
way
can
you
look it
like
up. Y'all can
Delta
look it up.
because
But
of a
Delta was the
fucking
only
drink.
airline that had it. So ever since then, I've always continued on Delta.
Can I have a Fresca?
And now they don't even have Fresca, and I still take Delta. I'm attached to that memory, man. It's a core memory
That's
for
what's
me.
up.
It's-
You know, when I worked for Delta, they talked about that. You know, like building experiences.
oh, I
and
thought you meant
memories with-
Fresca.
You worked for Fresca this whole time
I was
and
about to
didn't
be-
tell
I was
me.
about to be hired, bro. I was about to start working there tomorrow. Fuck my job.
Put me on.
When did they bringing that shit back?
Fresca, I'll have to look that up.
Bro,
I've never heard of
amazing. Best drink all time.
Okay, since you love road trips, what was your longest road trip? Because I think the longest road trip I've ever taken was when I was a kid. So I have family in Cali, and then I have family in Nevada, like Vegas, Henderson area. So when I was younger, I think I was in like middle school. I was like 6th grade or something like that, and my brother was in elementary school still. It was just the 4 of us: my mom, dad, and my brother, and myself. And we drove down to Cali, cut through Nevada, went through like Arizona, Utah, Idaho. I don't think we touched Montana, and then back to Washington. So like that
That's a
took
fucking
like
route,
a
bro.
couple days to do that whole entire thing.
So I have a question about your question, though.
Yeah.
Is this counting like public transportation or like means of transportation? Because I've had trips where I drove, and then when I was younger, we were broke as hell, and we took the Greyhound, and
Oh,
I went from Washington to Chicago.
Oh my god,
Bro, that was
Christ.
insane.
on a bus. That's
Bro, it was
crazy.
insane, and like
That is crazy.
never again.
Yeah.
I mean, humble beginnings, but Jesus, never again.
Yeah.
The ones that I
Fun,
drove.
though. I would do that.
So my grandparents, they lived in Southern Illinois, like literally like on the cusp. And so like to get there, you have to fly into St. Louis. You have to drive from
Missouri.
there, Missouri,
Missouri.
all the way down to Illinois. I don't remember how many hours it was because at one point I was just on autopilot because there's nothing out there. I mean, it's just straight roads. So it was at least 6-ish, probably around there of just straight driving. I don't even know if I took a stop.
I think my longest road trip was when we went to California to go to Disneyland.
Yeah, that
From
was
here.
terrible.
You guys drove.
We did Tacoma to Anaheim.
Yeah.
It's like 20
How long was
hours.
it? Oh my god.
18, give or take.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Granted, there were 4 of us, so we barely
Rotated.
ever stopped. We
okay.
only stopped for gas for the most part.
Smart.
Dude, that shit was long.
It was
When was that?
Not fun. 20.
17, 16?
Oh, you guys were babies. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like fresh in college.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a long, and we drove back
Yeah.
How many of you?
Four.
Four of us?
Yeah.
in like
What
a
else was there?
fucking Toyota Corolla.
Yeah.
Just nuts.
Not spacious, but it did his
it
job.
did the job.
It did his
Got
job.
the job
The
done.
job.
Got there in one piece.
Yeah. Never again.
Never again.
As a kid, as much as I'm a Disneyland adult. I'm a Disney adult. I loved the Disneyland. Growing up,
Big D.
we always did road trips down to Cali.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's-
We more often than not, we did a road trip down to Cali to go to Disneyland. Then fly.
Oh, to go to Disneyland.
Oh, so you were one of those
Fuck.
kids that like.
Well, again, we had family there, so we stayed with them.
But that's fucking
I
far.
I hated those kids growing
What?
up. That like, oh, I'm going to Disneyland again. It was like the 4th time in a year. Well, it used to make me pissed. Because it took me, 20 plus years just to go to Disneyland once. They were going like 6 times a year. I'm like, bro, what am I doing wrong? What's this poverty life?
They just
It's
got
not like you didn't do anything wrong.
you didn't do anything.
Ah,
wrong.
okay. I just thought you were like supposed to go to
Different,
Disneyland.
you know, you're dealt different cards. You didn't get the Disney card off the bat, but you got the Disney card now.
Now I'm putting those rides out of service.
Yeah.
Full circle moment.
Full circle moment.
My favorite rides, by the way. God damn it.
Sorry. Weight limit.
Okay, so we kind of already touched on like the states that we visited. I'm actually interested. Have you guys traveled a lot internationally? How many continents have you guys
Fuck
visited?
no, baby.
A little bit, but not too much. I've been to South America and I've been to Asia.
I think
Oh,
that's
your
the
guys' South America
same
trip
as
is
me.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in.
We can't
obviously-
talk about it. The word's banned on their podcast.
What?
Where we went in
Oh.
South America.
Are you talking about? April Fools.
Someone film me.
I'm gonna kill this guy. Someone fill me in.
It's just because we talked about it so much and we don't want to say it no more.
I think you should. I mean, I'm sure you guys still have stories.
There's two
you haven't
segments that are
talked about.
banned from the podcast. That's Ecuador and Age of Rafael. Ecuador.
Yeah, I've
Yes.
been to. I think I've only been to 3 out of the 7 so far as well.
Yeah.
No, that's one of my like bucket list things though, is to visit every continent.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Antarctica would probably be your hardest one to hit.
Yeah, I should probably do
Is
that
it
soon.
really?
You guys try to do that next month?
Squad trip.
Squad trip in May. Squad trip.
Antarctica, stand up. Hey, if we got any listeners from Antarctica,
I heard it's
We're definitely going to need to
go
GoFundMe for that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Now just put on the Clarda.
How much you think you paying for that monthly?
Took out a 72-month loan at 40% interest.
60%.
How much is a flight to Antarctica? Is it really that crazy?
Are we
Behind the scenes guy, could we get the fact check on that real quick?
There's no way it's that crazy.
Dude, you got to pick up all the gear too to like get there.
See that I feel like that's the most expensive thing.
I mean,
How
that
cold is it over there?
you could get the Arc'teryx jacket finally.
While he
Use
looks
it.
that up,
Yeah.
speaking of temperature, I still can't fathom like some of these temperatures. Like even like Canada, when they're talking about like negative whatever, I'm like,
Bro, fucking Chicago gets like -20
y'all are weird.
every
Y'all,
winter.
and they choose to live
It's
there.
like
You know what I'm saying?
subarctic.
They know it's coming every year. They're like, here we go,
Hey.
-20.
Hey, look, y'all. A lot of people that don't live here in Seattle talk shit about the rain. I'd much rather have rain than fucking negative. 20
Sign me up.
weather. I'm cool. I'm personally cool.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Like Donnie said earlier, shit, I'll be wet all day in the rain. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Head to toe.
All right,
water
we-
gushing out of your fucking shoes.
We we'll make sure that the behind the scenes guy gets that video up there. Because that shit was one of the funniest things I've seen in person.
No, it
you
wasn't.
know, he dead ass like his black cements were fucked. up.
Y'all just stay on Spotify, Apple Music. Y'all don't gotta see anything. Okay, just listen to it. Listen to
Oh,
our
it'll be a
voices.
clip.
No,
It'll be-
no. Stay off Instagram. Don't go on Facebook. Don't go on YouTube. Stay on Apple Music and Spotify.
I literally went like this on my phone. I was like, wait, do that again. He steps and just like bubbles.
Oh,
coming.
my
That was multiple steps. I wish I could just stay there and like it was done, but no. He's like, bro, keep walking. It's funny. It's funny. Oh, fuck. I had paint chips and everything.
I heard of people actually like bringing backpacks at Disneyland and just swapping into like Crocs or something.
I'm doing it next time.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Or like a
Real
change of
talk
clothes.
Real talk though. Now that we're a couple years out from that trip, did you have a good time in Disneyland?
no.
No,
That ruined it for me. I'm just kidding. No, it was great. It was great.
right?
Just that-
you
that
see the
rag.
appeal, right? Of
I
Disney in general.
don't. I don't understand the like go back every 3 months.
Oh,
That
yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
the appeal
dude.
of.
I would need at least a year or two.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
couldn't
say,
even
like-
do it every year. I could
Yeah,
do it
right.
every year.
Like a once every 2,
Yeah.
maybe 3. Like I could see the appeal for that. But,
Unless you're like a kid, then yeah.
I just feel like the people that go like 2-3 months, you're like, Incredicoaster again. Let's go. Like the theme nights and stuff. That's kind of cool, but like you know what to expect. And you're like,
Yeah.
if you don't have enough time with that buffer time,
Yeah.
it's like it's the
Yeah.
same
I feel that.
thing,
I feel that.
man.
I feel that.
I don't get it.
I feel that. Okay, fair enough. Speaking of Disney, though, real quick before we move on to our last part, because our segment is about to be up, I've been to Florida specifically for Disney World.
I've never been there. I haven't even been to Florida.
Personal opinion
There was a
again.
Disney World.
A lot of personal opinions here. Obviously, it's the podcast. Disneyland is way better than Disney World.
What?
Yes.
That's a hot take.
Disney World is split into 4 parks.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
The Animal Kingdom,
There's Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Planet
Planet of the Apes.
something Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood.
And it's not
I
Planet.
don't know.
I'm thinking Planet Hollywood because I go to
keep thinking
fucking
Planet
Vegas
Apes.
hard. Vegas too much. And then there's Magic Kingdom. So basically, think about it like this: Magic Kingdom is like a tiny Disneyland. Animal Kingdom is like a zoo type beat.
Yeah.
Epcot is like the futuristic part of Disney, and then Planet whatever Hollywood
Planet of
whatever
the Apes.
is basically like a small like Universal Studios.
Yeah, it's too much.
You don't really have time to go to all 4 parks in one day.
Bro, even the 2 parts, I was overwhelmed.
Exactly.
We didn't
But
finish
that's
it.
why it's split into 2. You go
Yeah,
to
we didn't even-
Disneyland and then you go to California Adventures. on
We
2
didn't even
different
finish
days.
it. I was overwhelmed.
It's beautiful. It's great.
Disney
I
World.
like
You've
it. I
been to
love it a
Disney
lot.
World?
No, I can't. That's
No,
what I'm
he
saying.
was
Like,
talking
that'd be
about.
too much.
Yeah, he was talking about like Disneyland.
Disneyland was overwhelming. I can't even imagine 4 parks. I cried.
Cameraman, did you? Sorry, behind the scenes guy. Did you get an
Oh, yeah,
answer for us for
Antarctica.
Antarctica?
So there's actually no commercial flights to Antarctica.
Oh.
The only way you could get there is by cruise. But
Lucky word.
you could fly to the vicinity to where you could take a cruise to go visit Antarctica.
So it's like a double-decker type beat.
Yeah.
So it is mad expensive.
Or could be cut in half.
With a couple easy payments a month at 40% off.
Episode sponsored by Klarna. Get yourself.
You broke? Well, you're still gonna be for the next 36 months.
But at
with
least
Klarna.
it's split into 4 payments.
At a 40% interest rate, you could go to wherever you want in the world.
Even Antarctica.
We know what sponsor to reach out to first for the podcast. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close out the episode with the final question of the day. We've been talking a lot about vacationing and traveling. My question to you, fellow Potters, what is your dream/goal vacation spot? It could be a spot that you've been to and you just want to go back. I'd like you to reach for higher things because maybe this is something that was unattainable at the time.
Can we exclude Japan? I feel like that's everyone's answer.
I wasn't even going to say Japan.
I already went. I'd go back. I want to go back.
Must be fucking nice, too.
Yeah.
If you guys have answers off rip? Or?
Yes.
Yeah. What you got?
So my dream vacation is to do a whole Southeast Asia trip.
Like backpacking.
No, not necessarily. I'd still keep a suitcase. Maybe I'd bring a backpack. But anyways, I'd hit like multiple countries. Do like Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Indonesia,
Like that.
Singapore too. A little fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my dream
Y'all see that
airport.
waterfall
Yes.
thingamajig? Oh, that shit
Yes.
crazy.
My dream airport. Yeah, whole Southeast Asia trip.
Like that.
That would be my answer too. So if I had to switch it up, I think I'm starting to see the appeal of like Europe and like all the historical places.
I knew it. Yeah.
So I'd want to do a trip there, but also Greece. Bro, every time I see it, like a video or picture of Greece, I'm like, bro, what? And I look outside the Lake Meridian, like, are we serious? And Coulon Park, and like, come on, guys.
Redondo Beach.
Santorini, here I come.
Yeah. Honestly, Santorini was like one of my top answers, but my real answer, it's not even necessarily like a vacation spot. It's just a place I know I want to visit in the future, is outer space.
They got. Okay.
I want to see.
This
Bro
guy
just
is-
killed the whole vibe. Like, I don't want to
I
travel.
want to see.
I
I want to
shit.
travel to outer space.
Hey, 1,000 likes.
Is that not a shitty
When
answer?
you get interstellar,
it's a good answer.
we're all old, and you're like,
I feel like I'm on
came back.
Family Feud right now. I'm
I came
good
back.
answering myself right
Hey,
now.
1,000 likes. We're going to outer space. lock it in.
Good answer.
Chris is Klarna. He's using Klarna for outer space.
Hitting the International Space Station up this motherfucker. Come on now.
If this podcast gets to 1,000 likes, and you guys comment wherever you want us to go, we'll go there.
Chernobyl.
That is
Yeah, everyone's gonna pick outer space. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Yeah.
I don't think my Klarna is going to accept that.
That is great.
They already know me on Klarna for all the podcast equipment.
Yeah, go ahead and enjoy your bouncy house
Donnie,
after we're done.
another one. You're
one.
still paying off the microphones. Oops.
All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and end it there. We went overtime, just a tad.
Overtime and over budget. Am I right?
Yep. Where's the company card? I got dinner tonight.
Well, Noah, pleasure having you on episode 15 of Did You Cook Rice.
Thank you.
Preach.
Again, like we all have said, it's been a long time coming, and I'm glad that it happened today of all
Sure.
days. You really think this episode's about to drop, but it's not because it's fucking April Fool's Day. Got your ass again.
It was never recorded.
He didn't bring the SD card.
This has been episode 15 of Did You Cook Rice? I'm your host, Donnie.
And my name is Chris.
I'm just Noah.
Well,
Happy
just
April Fools.
Noah. Thanks for coming.
We'll see
Happy
you guys
April
next
Fools.
time. There you go.
Peace.
Happy April Fools. We'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye, fuckers.
1,000 likes.